This is a Headgum podcast.
Welcome to the downside. My name's...
You have a little liquid on your right shoe.
Listen, if we stop every time Russell's got liquid on him, it's going to be...
Land it.
It's there's... Were you bothered that I shared that one clip?
What clip?
It was Demi was talking about race relations in America, and you spilled so much on your mic.
I wasn't bothered, but I didn't share it.
Forgive me. We the headphone. Is it? There we go. Thank you. Oh sure. I'm so much is going wrong. I even forgot my notepad in the other room, but I think I got it in my head at this point. No, it's okay. Can you pull up this picture of the horse? The horse. I was gonna get my agent. I was gonna get one of my agents at WME a gift. He helped me deal with YouTube. You know, the special was almost taken down because I had jokes about Mr. Hands. And so I was gonna get this custom horse with him on it, and it was gonna say patron saint of Mr. Hands. I thought it'd be a funny gift, comedian. And so if you zoom in on the video, and I only noticed this now, it's clearly AI.
Yeah,
it's clearly AI.
Gift, yeah.
So this is what we got from China. This also it's way too late now. It's dated. This is my agent Grayson. Now, it didn't come with the horse. It just came with the plaque, and that's what I thought I was getting. And it was too cheap, to be fair. It was cheap enough that I should have asked some questions. It's either not coming like that,
under
or
$40.
abuse took place. And so they just sent me a big picture of my agent, Grayson, and then we bought a horse. My assistant, Courtney, bought the horse, and it's a little small.
Yeah.
Courtney, I mean, this is like Mr. Hands if he was a pedophile. So here's my question for you. And you.
I can't hear. Are you talking to me?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So my agent.
Okay.
That don't work. Yes, your agent. I've met him.
You've met Grayson?
Met him once.
Yeah.
He was the agent of somebody who did my podcast once, and he came.
Oh, that's very nice.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, if you wanted it. People sometimes they bring people, and I go.
I don't let people
on?
go when I'm at home, but when I'm on the road in a studio, leave your shoes on, do your thing.
Yeah. So, is this funny enough with the story that it's worth giving, or no?
I didn't understand what you were saying with the story, but you have it. Why would you not give it to him?
Does it? It looks like I don't care. I don't know if he wants to put this on his desk.
He doesn't. It's just a silly thing you'll give him, and then he'll throw it away later.
How fast do you think he'll throw it away? Right in the trash can? Will he put it up and go, oh, that's so nice?
I think you give it to him in December treat it like a holiday card, and he'll throw it away in January.
Okay. I like that. Maybe I add a little Christmas hat just to suggest, hey, you only got to display this for a beat.
Hey, hay is for horses.
Yes.
This is the downside.
Anything you guys want to plug?
1, 2, 3.
I can't tell we're playing the theme music.
You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
Yeah, they do.
With Gianmarco
We've had a
Soresi.
little fun with the audio, so it's coming out clean, but the volume is crazy on these headphones. I'm also struggling.
Okay, great.
But I'm going to blame
New
Liam.
studio.
It's a great looking place. Do you live here?
No.
You just rented for the studio?
I used to live here.
Business is good?
Yeah. Yes, good. You know.
Could have gotten maybe a little bit of a nicer trophy.
I agree, but I thought it was. Look at that.
I was just joking.
This is a place where we complain, we get negative, and I'm in a shitty mood. So could be good, could be bad. I had a voice. My voice teacher noticed a rasp in my voice. Could be I did acid this past Saturday. Second time I've ever done it. I clench my jaw when I do it. Could be that. Could be a cold.
Why did you do acid? What were you?
Anniversary weekend. My girlfriend.
Where did you
we
do
saw
it?
her friends. One of her friends' parents' place.
What do you have a voice teacher for?
I've been singing again. I went to college for musical theater, and now I have a show where I'm like flirting with. I sing at the end. Thank you. I have a show where I sing again. So I'm starting to flirt with getting back to this old passion of mine.
Right. Because your father never really told you not to.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit about the singing.
I watched the Stavros episode and I saw that he didn't tell you to man up.
Yes, no, he did not.
Which is great because the real way to man up is to not have a idea of what a man is.
Sure. I mean, singing can be... I'm sure he would have preferred if I sang some Frank Sinatra hits.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Do you sing?
Yeah.
What kind of style?
Mostly like Josh Turner stuff.
Who's that?
Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Get the music on the soft and slow. Stuff like that.
We'll know how good you did if this episode gets demonetized from just that short passage. It won't. It's possible.
You could have Josh Turner singing that passage, and without amount of time, with no accompaniment, you're good to go.
So he noticed this rasp, and he said, "Oh, you should maybe go to an ENT, get it checked out." And I had a full-on hypochondria, old school flashback, back to college for musical theater meltdown of, oh my God, my voice is, it's fucked. Something's wrong with my chords. I'm going to have to cancel I'm going to have to get surgery or take a month off. And then I'll be thinking about my voice the whole time and I'll be self-conscious. And I go, why did I even dip back into this poisonous, toxic world of singing that brought me so much stress and tsuris? And I had, when I look back at college, definitely some level of OCD that mixed with the anxiety of singing really it triggers me. And I had a therapist later who, diagnosed me with mild OCD, and ultimately it doesn't really interfere with my life, but when it comes to singing,
Why should you tell him that part and me the other part?
Which one, the Tsuris?
You're talking. Well, Tsuris, I know why you looked at me, but you're talking to me about the singing and the everything it was, and then my therapist, and then
I'm trying to get him to go to therapy. So it's good. Okay. As you can see, it's doing wonders, and I'm brought back to this very kind of emotionally immature version of myself.
But are you worried you can't sing again, or you can't sing because that's not nothing? That's not the big.
Who are you talking to?
Just out like this. I'm sure
there's a lot of singer listeners
to you and to him. But are you worried about singing or stage or comedy? Like you're not going to be able to do comedy shows?
I'm worried that I'm going to have to start thinking about my voice again in a way that I really hate, and be like I have to go on stage and suddenly I'll talk like this again.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and I'll have to go to PT or that like it's the beginning of like my vocal problems and suddenly I'm going to have to cancel shows and just think about it, and I shouldn't be singing, and I felt it brought such joy, and suddenly it has just triggered me in a way that like I'm just having a bad week.
Do you want to reschedule?
No, we did cancel one yesterday. And I'm keeping this one because I'm happy to. You're not in New York very often. Happy to.
Are you?
To get to know. I'm curious, interested, nervous, but interested.
Should we switch seats?
I think people wouldn't notice.
They would.
Just because of the mustache. If I trim this and this.
If you think it's just a mustache, here, are you going to think that people are going to think it's you?
Thanks for remembering. I look like
me.
You.
Holy shit.
Do you want to switch seats?
Yeah.
Just two Gianmarcos next to each other. We do have a lot in common. Exactly.
Not to mention.
Of course.
So
of
let's
course.
Not. Get my mustache back.
Do you always have that?
I keep a mustache in every pair of pants because I use them a lot.
Like what? For like this, but what other ways?
Stuff like this.
Stuff mainly like this.
This kind of stuff.
Yeah.
this kind of stuff mostly.
When you go through, because you just flew in, did you put it on the TSA tray?
No. It doesn't get flagged.
Oh, sure.
No, they don't notice it. Sorry.
You cold?
My arms are a little tired.
Oh, from the flying.
From flying.
We'll be right back with a word from our sponsors.
Yeah.
So we're here.
3, 2.
You take it.
We're here with Rick Glassman.
Back with Rick Glassman. Yeah.
A comedian, actor, podcaster. Rick,
Oh boy.
we met in Cleveland
Yeah, I remember it.
at a show. What do you remember about it?
I was stoned and you weren't interested.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in a fun mood. I was doing bits, and not only were you professional, you charged me $10 for your poster.
I did not charge you $10 for my poster.
Did you really?
No, I would never. If you bought it without me there.
You were there. I wanted you to, because I wanted
Rick.
to put I wrote my dates on it. And I told you I want to put my dates on it because I thought it'd be funny because we look similar.
Okay.
And you said there were $10. You took the $10.
I did not take the $10. Rick, there's
Then
no way.
edit around it.
There is
I'm
no
making
way
this
I
up.
took the $10.
Sounds like you did.
I'm making this up. And before that, you were. I don't know because I wasn't in your head, but I could at least deduce that you were unsure of my energy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I thought you were negging me.
Do you talk about this with your therapist ever?
No, we've just been talking about the vocal stuff.
What's the difference?
I
Negging you how?
mean, it was a long time ago. I don't remember.
It's like
all
a year
of
and a
it.
half ago.
It's a long time ago for me. I don't have an incredible. You might have a better memory than me. I just remember I was like, I thought, and listen, I'm neurotic and defensive, but I was like, this guy's trying to fuck with me.
In what way? What was he doing that you thought was that?
I think he kept saying put on this mustache.
No, be honest, because that's people are gonna think that's serious.
No. It wasn't like you weren't like going like fuck you.
Nor did I
weren't
give you a mustache.
No, of course not. If
Let's
anyone
have a
at home-
conversation.
No, I just couldn't tell. I thought I just couldn't. I was trying to. Here's what it was. We were not on camera, but we were engaging in a way where you were being biddy in a way that I was confused by.
You only do jokes when you can monetize it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference.
Sure. Are you someone you're like,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
on?
That's not
Yes,
true.
of course. And I remember I even told you I was. We don't know each other. I'm in a bit of a silly mood. I'm going to be doing
You mentioned
bits.
that you were high, and you mentioned that you were.
In a silly mood, and I wanted to do bits with you. I even said, and I was like, I'll leave you, and you were like, no, it's okay, because you were being nice.
I was being nice,
But I was also being transparent of this is my energy, and is
Yeah.
this okay with you? And I was reading that I couldn't imagine you are the way you were responding to me because this is what you do for a living. And I didn't know you either. So this isn't my first time annoying somebody. So I was like,
and I didn't say annoyed. I didn't say annoyed.
I'm,
sure.
I'm telling you.
Sure.
I've been around people who don't know how to receive me or receive me negatively, so I didn't put that on you. I wasn't like, oh, this guy's a stick in the mud.
Oh,
it was,
sure.
this guy, like I said, is unsure of me at least.
Yes.
So I made a point to let you know, hey, I'm stoned. I'm in a silly mood. I live in Cleveland. It's my hometown. I was just doing a guest spot because I'm there. I'm having fun. I'm getting steak and fries. I'm having a night. There you are. You're being silly. You got posters with my face on it for $10.
Yeah.
No employee discount. And I was just doing bits, and you were just not having it. So then, anyway, we went up, and I don't even remember whose show it was, to be honest with you.
It was the Surrounded show where we did crowd work. They made the
No.
audience. Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I believe that you did that, and that I did that too. But that's not where it was. It was
It was at Hilarities, and
it was
they
at
moved
Hilarities.
the chairs
No,
around
no,
us.
because somebody was taking pictures at the end, and you were.
I promise, because I was headlining that weekend, and I stayed an extra day to do the Surrounded show.
Maybe. But whatever it was, whoever was taking pictures, there was somebody taking pictures upstairs. And the way I remember it was, I thought you were featuring for somebody. Why is that funny?
Why is that funny, Ty?
Maybe he's in town for something and he just does a spot or something. Whatever it was, there was two people taking pictures. One person was taking pictures standing. One person was taking pictures with a table. You were taking pictures with a table because you had your posters on the table.
Yeah.
And I remember I was not an equal part of the show. Surrounded, it's an ensemble. I would have been. I did a guest spot for something. And I remember thinking, like, I don't want to go up and take pictures with people. One, I don't want to. They don't know who I am. They didn't come for me.
Sure.
And two, you're there. And I didn't want to, I just felt like, I didn't want to be around you. I felt like I'm overstepping with what I'm doing here. So I stood to the side because I was going to get one of those posters and I was doing some bits. And then I came over and I'm like, hey, because I talked to you about wanting the poster downstairs.
Sure.
And then you gave me the poster. You signed it. I gave you $10. I left. And I thought to myself after that, I don't think that guy liked me. I also know he was receiving me out of context. I also know that if it's out of context, maybe you have a question. You'd be like, what's going on here? But, you had a little surus. Maybe your voice was hurting.
I was confused. I was just confused.
I'm looking something up. I'm not meaning to be rude.
I will say your show mode is much different than like.
I'm not a fun pre-show.
You're not a fun pre-show,
and I'm not
post-show,
mean.
Really, no offense. No, I mean like there's like a gap of like it's like right pre-show and then show, then right post-show. It's not until like later when you're out of the settings and the thing where I feel like you can do more bitty and stuff. Like you're still like in a mode that feels locked and like not in serious business, serious, more serious. Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Are you friends with Michael Longfellow?
I messaged him today, but we just know each other. But
because I remember I did a show because I go there and do spots when I'm home, and I remember I did one with Michael Longfellow, and I feel like that was around when I did it with you. You didn't ever do a show with him at Hilarities, did you?
No, I didn't. But it could have been around. I'd done that weekend there. It's when you stay past the weekend, it is a feeling of you're kind of king of the castle, and then the next day it's a regular show, and you're back to fourth.
What does King of the Castle mean? I don't understand.
You're feeling everyone's checking in on you. Everything good
for what? When it's your weekend?
When you're headlining.
Versus
you
said the next day. What's the next day?
The next day is the show that we did, Surrounded.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you show up and suddenly you're like, oh, this place. I'm one of the people, and then I look at you. You're from. This is a year and a half ago. You're LA.
I'm from Cleveland, where we were.
You're from Cleveland. You're smart. You're talented. I have a level of intimidation, and I thought, and by the way, so for example, if you had the mustache, and you didn't, but I'm saying this is the equivalent, is you would have had the mustache. I'd have been like, hey, you bring that mustache with you everywhere, and you'd like move on from the subject, and I go, oh.
What do you mean? He asked if I had the mustache everywhere, and I played back. I said, yeah, I keep it everywhere.
For moments what?
Like, for moments, I'm not joking. I have mustaches. I have mustaches in all my pants. I wasn't joking.
All your pants?
Most of my pants.
Where are they in the apartment? Do you wash
in the pocket?
Do you wash them with it in the pocket?
I take the mustache out.
This isn't hard to understand.
No. I was asking, when you dry your pants, are they still in there and they all collect in the thing?
I don't wash my pants with the mustache in it, at least not on purpose.
So when you wash your pants eventually.
Yeah.
Before you put them in the hamper.
I don't put them in the hamper. I don't put them in the hamper.
Okay.
My pants I don't put in the hamper. I think these are semantics that maybe don't matter, but pants I wear like a jacket. I'll wear them a lot. And then on one day I'm like, I think I'll wash these pants. I'll just throw them in the wash.
And where does the mustache go in that time?
A table, a counter. I got mustaches
Loose.
all over the place.
Okay, there's not a compartment.
I don't have a mustache compartment.
Okay.
No.
How many mustaches do you think you have?
5?
Yeah.
5.
Same.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the brand, but I'm brand loyal to them. Yeah. And I have 100 pieces of double-sided toupee mustache tape to reapply so I could reuse the mustache.
Do you wear it, or is it for other people?
It's for me.
On top of yours.
So I oftentimes will wear a mustache in my act. Mm-hmm. So I just keep them around.
Yeah.
Like if I ever want to do this bit, I got the mustache. I'm good to go.
Sure.
In fact, I double side sticky tape 2 times. So when I'm done, I could take it off and I have another one underneath in case I want to do them for both shows.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm a mustache guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying about me moving on. Maybe you mean shaving? You're smart. There's a level of intimidation. What are you talking about? You ever had Neil deGrasse Tyson on your podcast? You charge him $10?
I believe, if anything, you gave it to me.
Yes.
There's no way that I didn't say, just take it. Ty opens for me frequently. Am I stingy about the posters? If the staff wants one?
I haven't seen
the
that.
way he's reacting. I mean, he's
Yeah.
pausing. He's leaning back.
I just haven't seen you in that situation, so
Yeah.
I feel like if I asked,
My rule is the staff, I
He
say,
definitely
please take a
paid you
piece of
for
merch.
it.
He may have paid me, but he may have volunteered it.
I didn't slip it in your pocket, friend.
hid it in his backpack for later to find.
You didn't say, please, no, when I crumbled it up.
From the mustache man. From the intimidating,
not mistaken,
from the
you broke a
intimidating
20.
mustache man.
I think you might have broken a 20.
I did not. You gave me twice. I don't have change for this. You want a second poster?
In your head, were you just like anything? If I can't figure out these bits. Just let him. Pay
Yeah,
me the
there
money.
may have been a you were in. Let's get this guy away from me while the customers are nearby, and I'll call your fans customers. Just now that I've gotten to know you.
That's what I call. That's like my, the Bay Hive. I'm like customers.
Yeah.
Customers.
Your fan army name is the customers.
The customers.
Yeah. Oh, Russell,
What, Gianmarco?
I found a bump.
Where?
You know where.
That's just your penis.
We can't be sure, and that's why I'm so thankful for ZocDoc, because I am constantly going, is that a bump or is that my penis? And I can't deal with that stress. I need to see a doctor right away.
Yeah.
I don't even know which doctor you go to for that. Sometimes it's a dermatologist. Sometimes it's a therapist, maybe. Maybe that's what I need. But whatever it is that I need, ZocDoc is there for me.
ZocDoc is a free app and website that helps you find and book high-quality in-network doctors so you can find someone you love.
We're talking about booking in-network appointments with more than 150,000 providers across all 50 states to determine whether that one bump is a bump or your penis.
And also, want to see a doctor in person? Great. Prefer a video visit? Gianmarco, you can do that too.
Can I just show it to you guys right now and you tell me if you think it's serious?
I can tell you, I know it's not serious.
Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/downside to find and instantly book a doctor you love today. That's ZocDoc.com/downside. ZocDoc.com/downside. Thank you, ZocDoc, for sponsoring this message. You want to eat better, but you got zero time and zero energy to make it happen. Factor doesn't ask you to meal prep or follow recipes. It removes the entire problem. 2 minutes, real food, done.
Factor is already made by chefs, designed by dietitians, and delivered to your door. You heat it for 2 minutes and you eat. That's it.
What's inside?
Lean proteins, colorful vegetables, whole food ingredients, healthy fats. Healthy fats. The stuff you'd make if you had the time.
Oh, my God. Do they make Factor for cuddling my girlfriend? Because that's taken a long time, too.
Also, Gianmarco, I have not had Factor yet, but some quick...
I could see.
Let me tell you. Okay. Listen, one is that when I did Titanic back in the day, all the cool kids there were eating Factor. Second thing is I got to pick some meals for Factor because we're sponsoring it, and I was truly overwhelmed by the options. There are so many options, so many things that look delicious, so I'm excited to get them.
And to be clear, he was overwhelmed in a good way.
Overwhelmed in a yummy, yummy, yummy. I want these in my tummy.
So head to factormeals.com/downside50off and use code downside50off to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for one year. Offer only valid for new Factor members with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Make healthier eating easy with Factor.
So what's happening right now, this play, is the closest it could have been to what you were calling negging or bullying or play fighting or whatever it might be.
Sure.
And it wasn't even this. And I think we're having fun.
Yeah.
Although I do recognize that because we're on camera here, you're a little dissatisfied with the idea of people thinking that you charged me $10. You let it run what you did. I'm noticing that, but you did. You're trying a little triangulation here, and your own guy who laughed at me when I said that you would feature, who features for you, couldn't even back up the fact. You're like, I think for me you would give me one. I think for me.
I just think we prioritize honesty, so I'm just trying to be as honest as possible.
In your defense, I don't think you took the $10.
Text Liam right now, without me influencing. Ask Liam, do I charge?
He's gonna know
when
where you are.
Staff wants merch. Do I charge?
The staff.
The help.
I'm saying anyone involved.
I believe that you give the help a free poster, and I bet they can't get enough of them. But what I'm saying is, in this situation with a lot of moving parts, not only could I tell that you were unsure of me, I could tell that you were sure that the posters were $10. You broke a 20.
Now we charge 15, I think.
Yeah, it was a year and a half ago.
That was a year and a half.
Yeah, inflation. So, Rick, thanks for. What are you doing in New York?
Thanks.
So I really was like, I don't think this guy. I couldn't think that. I didn't think like I was aware that it was all speculation and projection, and like he doesn't like me wasn't a fair thing for me to allow myself to believe. But there was definitely if I were ever to run into you, I remembered that night and thought to myself. The only other time I could think this happened was with Theo Von, incidentally. But I had been friends with him for a while before this. This was a long time ago.
What happened?
We used to nothing happened other than we used to play basketball and we do shows together. And this is like before we were doing podcasts and stuff. So before he was like, what would we say, varsity? I'm trying to think of an analogy. On the prom court. I just think of podcasting as high school because of the way my high school was.
Sure.
Or I felt in high school. No, you idiot. No, I'm just kidding. I was just bullying you. I was just joking. Have a mustache. 15.
No.
We would joke around. We knew each other. Anyway, I hadn't seen him in a little bit. We were at the Laugh Factory, and I was stoned. I was one of those stoned, the way I was when I saw you. Like, the type of stoned that it's like, that's not what I do to go on stage. This is how I'll be if I'm having a night after stage.
Yeah.
Or occasionally a Saturday second show.
Yeah.
And I remember I was in that mood, and I also I'm remembering this as a memory, like from the perspective of, let's say, 2018 Rick, which had less awareness than 2025 Rick, which still doesn't have the most, but I remember just like noticing I was like doubling down on bits, and he was like confused with me, and I remember like looking back, I would be like, oh, this guy's not in the mood for this, and didn't want to tell me that. So I just kept doing it, and I remember walking out, and when I was leaving the Laugh Factory, I was like, oh, I don't think he knew that I was in. I don't think he liked that energy. Nothing bad or nothing shame on me, shame on him. It was just like me not reading the room, right? And I thought about that, and then like I just didn't see him again for 7 years. Not because of that. I didn't see it. Well, the basketball game was over. I didn't see him much anyway. And I was like, I don't even know if he remembers that, but I didn't see him for like 7 years, and I thought to myself, next time I see him, I want to acknowledge this.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying with you, except for I knew him. I don't know you.
Sure.
So I thought next time I see you, I'd want to acknowledge. Incidentally, the next time I see you is on a podcast. Nothing here is dark. I don't mind talking about this. I think this is funny and fun.
No, it's but you're I think what it is.
Remember what you were saying.
I do. He might be what he's about to ask.
When you do bits, I think you do it with such sincerity.
Thank you.
And maybe this just speaks to the level of the acting of your bits. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't see the twinkle in your eye of, hey,
right,
we're on the bit train right now. And because it's the first time I've met you.
But I told you, didn't I?
You said I'm high.
I'm high and I'm in bit mode.
I believe you also, tell me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm conflating just of what I've seen. I thought you also told me that you were on the spectrum. Is that possible?
No.
Because I feel like you did.
It can't.
As an explainer for why we might have had this thing.
It can't be impossible because I don't remember the whole night. I just know me, and I don't talk about that kind of stuff in that way.
Sure.
I don't. It's not an excuse.
Maybe I
for
saw
anything.
it later, and
Maybe
I
saw
took it into
my
context
Instagram.
of, maybe I misunderstood.
If you did, to be fair to all context, it has nothing to do with neurodiversity. It has to do. It has to do with my form of play and the lack of context between us and our relationship.
Sure.
And that's why I have learned to say, "Hey, I'm in bit mode." I don't normally say I'm high. By the way, I remember Rory Scovel once. We got high for a show once years ago, and he said he gets high. He'll get high on stage sometimes, but he'll never let the audience know. By the way, I'll remember. I'm going to ask Rory if he's fine with this. I can't imagine he isn't.
Sure.
Because
of course.
I think weed has been a public thing for him. I don't know if this was a while ago, but he said he doesn't want to tell the audience because he doesn't want to use it as an excuse. And I don't know what he meant by that, but what I took from it, and I liked that, was if I'm going to do something, get high, satirize something, whatever choice I'm making, I want to make it for an intentional reason, which is I want to do this thing. I don't want to do it for a reason where I have an excuse because I did this thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if I'm going to do something, I don't want to excuse it because of it, because that wasn't the intention. I say that where the idea for neurodiversity, which I've intentionally, not through shame, but because of just sound bites and just we do podcasts every week, I don't like to talk about it much.
Sure.
I'm not. There's nothing specific. No specific reason other than people contextualize it in their own ways, and they're allowed to. But I don't want to have part in that. So I know me.
Sure.
And if I'm having a conversation with somebody, the only way I'm bringing that up is if that's going to be a subject of conversation. Not to say, sorry, I was doing bits. I have autism.
Do you think it's strange for me if I have an interaction where I go, oh, I felt like that guy hated me? That I if I were to get that information later, do you think it's not rational or judgmental in a way for me to go, oh, maybe I was misinterpreting that?
I think you could do that without the missing variable being neurodiversity. I think this person hates me. I think it's fair to assume that maybe, at least maybe, I'm missing something. And whatever that blank may be, if you're filling in that, it could be, you just got back from the doctor. He just got back from the doctor and he found out he has vocal nodes,
sure,
whatever it might be. So I think it's fair to assume that something might be missed. Mm-hmm. And that's where I was with you. I was, not that it's your fault for missing something, but I was just like, I can't assume this guy doesn't like me or is anything negative. All I could assume fairly is that, like I said, he's unsure about something. And that's what that blank is. Now, let's say we fill in that blank and you're sure of it. It doesn't mean you're okay with the way I was behaving, but you better understand it, right? And
sure.
I believe that if you better understand somebody who I didn't know well at all, but is a comedian who's Jewish, who's East Coast, if he had whatever this blank thing is, which is Rick's not negging you, Rick's trying to connect and he's a little boy playing with you, I think you would be okay with me.
Sure.
I have a question about the bit, like in terms of when you're in bit mode, how much does it matter to you? Like, is it for you? Like, to it's making you laugh?
I want the other person to be in on it.
Okay.
I also know it's operational cost that they won't be.
Yeah.
And what is my intention? If my intention is to perform, if I'm on stage, if I'm on camera, if I'm doing something where I'm trying to make something, then the way you individually receive me is at less value. It's still important, and I understand it's more important to you than it is to me, but I'm saying just for me in that moment, it's less value to me because, hey, this is the thing I'm making. If it's a one-on-one interaction or interpersonal, not for camera, not for stage, not for craft, not for writing, then it's like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm in bit mode right now. I'm a little stoned. Is this okay?
Yeah.
And when you go, yeah, it's fine, I do take that at face value because I opened the door that I said I'll walk out of. You know what I'm saying? And when you close it and say stay, I'm like, I'm not responsible for you anymore. Not you, but you, the person who. And it gets complicated. It's really it's been a big part of my life the past like 8 or so years, like learning where both I don't take it as my responsibility to make other people feel safe, but I also recognize that not everybody speaks their boundaries the same way I do. And like sometimes someone might say, no, I'm okay. And they, clutch their pearls. I got to recognize maybe they're lying to me,
Yeah.
But I'm high. I'm in bit mode. I'm in a comedy club, baby.
Yeah.
I have, you're going to have to touch my shoulders and say, hey, Rick, I'm just not here for this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll say, thank you for telling me I'm out.
For sure.
Let me get a poster.
As long as you get in the poster, we're good. I might just be shy. Pre-show, I feel stress.
It wasn't pre-show.
It was pre and post.
I don't remember the pre-show because I couldn't have been that high pre-show. But maybe I was.
I think you were.
If it was surrounded, which I don't remember it being surrounded, but I don't remember it not. If it was surrounded, then yeah, I was stoned off my ass.
Yeah. How often do you get stoned?
3 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
I've done 2. I've done 4. I've done none.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever done 7.
When did you start? How old?
College was the first time I did it, but I didn't do it much. I got into it more so when I moved to LA, and then I stopped for a while. And then I started up again a few years ago. I don't smoke. I just do edibles. Mm-hmm. And I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I would do it more if I ate better on weed.
Oh, God.
I just eat late and I eat bad.
It's brutal. Do you wish you had... I sometimes look back. I didn't start until after college, really. I sometimes look at high school where I struggled socially. I couldn't go... I would go to a party and I didn't understand how people are having fun. I didn't know how to engage. And when I get stoned, per us meeting, had I been stoned, who knows? We could have a podcast together by now. Shoes on and off. And we're very different in so many ways.
We're different in so many ways.
I said to my girlfriend the other day, I said, please, can we never be a shoes off household? And she was like, I never want to be a shoes off household. And I was like, I love you, baby. And we're different.
Yeah.
Despite maybe it's Jewish father, Jewish mother, Italian mom, Italian dad. Who knows?
My mother's not Italian.
Your Wikipedia lied to me.
I know. Somebody else said that. Said my mom was Italian, and I said she's not. And they challenged me because they read it somewhere.
Yeah.
But no, that's wrong. It also says I'm like, I don't know how old I am, but like I'm 29, and I don't know what it says. And also the city I'm from, it's wrong. There's a few things, but also my mom's not Italian. Good. Believe me, I know. Negging you? What was I doing? Because I don't remember. There was no bit. I wasn't pretending I was a cactus. I was just,
I would have gone.
Stop.
I think the cactus. I would have understood. Let me see. I want to just see if
it is on Wikipedia. It's somewhere. There is an article that says my mom's Italian.
No. What I was looking is that if I don't think I did. I was looking to see if that night if I texted my girlfriend like, hey, I think this guy fucking hates me, because I'll.
What are you doing? Are you searching my name in your text?
It would be great if you had footage of it.
Nah, I did it. As if I started filming. I said, listen, what are you doing? Being funny off camera? We got to make a clip. I look back in high school. I go, oh, maybe if I gone high, if I had been smoking pot a little more frequently, especially at parties, I'd had a good time. Do you ever wish you had started sooner?
The only thing I would have liked that I could think of that I'd like to have started sooner was Magic the Gathering and playing basketball. Not necessarily. In fact, not in that order.
What's the order then?
Well, I would have liked to have played Magic the Gathering early. If I started playing Magic the Gathering sooner, it would have been before I cared about starting basketball because I would have been so young.
Yeah.
But if I could have picked one over the other, if I started playing basketball a little bit earlier, I do think I'd be in the NBA. Still.
You really do?
No, but...
Yeah? College?
Yeah.
You played... Now, I don't trust any of the Wikipedia. Did you play against LeBron?
Yes, but I did. But our school did. It wasn't because of me. We had a great high school basketball team.
Was there ever? Did he score a point on you? Score a point on him?
Neither of us guarded one another. So no.
What position? Center?
At the time, it was high school, but I'm not a center.
Sure, me neither. But you're tall. I was middle school. I was center. I didn't make it to high school.
Did you really like High School Musical?
It was a little. After my time of watching Disney. Yeah, you're 29, I'm 37. He's more the age that's stated on your information online. 40.
Okay.
You're 39.
40.
You're 40.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
You were June, right?
June. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Well, you know that?
June 18th?
No, April 20th.
Yeah, April 20th.
I was trying to play. Yeah, it is Hitler's birthday. Columbine too.
It's also the day before my first kiss.
Really?
Which I'm glad happened because we went bowling on 4/20, but I kissed her in her laundry room after midnight. And I remember thinking to myself, it's not Hitler's birthday.
Did you count it down?
No,
And she said, "What's this countdown for?"
Shut up. Okay.
In the laundry room.
Yeah, her laundry room.
For what? Why were you in there?
Well, her and her friend and me and two of my friends, we went bowling. Then we went back to her place, and we were hanging out. And then we were leaving, and they all left first. But they went through the garage, through the laundry room. They walked out, and they left us alone. We had been dating for like a couple months, and we never kissed each other.
What grade are we talking?
Senior in high school.
Senior in high school.
Whoa.
Wow.
So I get it.
Yeah.
Wow.
How long did you stay together after that?
July 4th of the following year, she broke up with me. She thought I was doing too many bits. No, that's not really the reason.
Yeah.
No, the reason was we went to different. That was our first relationship. We went to different colleges. She drank. I didn't. We actually talked to her not too long ago when I was in Cleveland. We talked and like the way we remember things and stuff and the way she remembered things, which I feel bad about, was that I didn't feel safe with her drinking. The way I remember it is maybe she was drinking a lot. Who knows if she was or not. I'm just like in my head.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 drinks is too much. Every weekend is.
Yeah.
But I just remember thinking like I didn't drink. I didn't do anything. And I just heard stories. And I still haven't figured out what my thing is. But I have something in my mind when it comes to people drinking and smoking cigarettes. The smoking cigarettes thing I think I understand. And I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Yeah.
The drinking, I don't think it's related. But maybe. But there's some, and I'm better as an adult now. Like I still get a certain feeling, like when I'm in a relationship with somebody, and because my last couple of relationships were long distance.
Yeah.
So if my partner is drinking, I over communicate what I'm about to say to you. If they're gonna have like 2 drinks or more, I want them to like let me know that they're drinking that night. I don't mean ask permission. I don't mean check in with me. I mean let me know. And it's not a cheating thing, although I can't rule that out because
you want them to let you know, hey, I'm going out tonight. I'm gonna probably have a couple drinks, or you want them to say, hey, just I'm drunk.
I'm saying I don't know. I haven't thought. I want to know if they've been drinking. So then it's like normally you usually say goodnight every night. If you don't, then whatever. But like I want to know that they're home and okay.
Yeah.
And I've just I have friends and I've heard stories, but this was when I was younger where I didn't know people personally. This stuff happened. And like when especially females are drinking, like they could get into some situations that are dangerous for them.
Sure.
And I'm like, not that I need to be your protector, but also like, are you okay? Like, if you're gonna be drinking a lot, like, are you out with a friend? Are you with are you gonna be with people that you know that you feel safe? How are you getting home? And if hopefully as an adult you have that stuff planned, and if
you get anxious about their safety.
Yeah, but I don't want to like stand on this moral high ground like it's just about safety. I'm sure there's ego involved as well.
Yeah.
But it would ever be like, are you drinking? Or if I'm drinking that, it would never be like, who are you hanging out with, or what are you doing, or you told me this. I don't feel like what satisfies my discomfort, which doesn't completely dissolve until they're home.
Yeah.
But it's like, if that they're not driving, that they're with somebody that is sober, and if everyone's drinking, then I'm going to be uncomfortable until they get home. Like, how are you guys getting home?
Yeah.
If like it's a house party and it's like at this person's apartment building or across the street or whatever, I don't care.
Now, I just imagine I hear it and I hear the concern and then I think like if my partner, when I was away, I would want to be like, I'm fine. What is this? Is this feeling? Is it a struggle with people who drink, especially long distance? The hours don't always line up with being able to check in.
So the first thing, the first girlfriend, I wasn't conscious of this stuff. It was just she was drinking, and that was I thought, oh, she's gonna not necessarily cheat on me, but it was like.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
It was more like, is she gonna do things that she wouldn't do sober? Right, 17, 18, 19 years old, whatever we were. Now it's not that because like we're adults, and if there's something that you're gonna do and you want to do, I feel so far removed from wanting to control something. Like if that's gonna happen, I want to like find out. But like I'm trusting this person. I'm not thinking that kind of stuff. It's like. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. I mean, also...
It just feels like long-distance relationships, given the feelings that you have, would be very challenging. And they're already challenging.
Well, that's why, one, I don't want to be... I know that I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who gets drunk all the time. Forget long distance. Forget not even if you were with me. I am so unattracted to people who are drinking.
Sure.
Guys, girls...
Where does it come from? Anything?
You're talking to me too close. You're not remembering what we talked about the next day. You're annoying. You're touching me.
Yeah.
Just you're whatever you are worse now.
And alcohol as opposed to weed, it feels differently if someone loves getting high.
Very different to me. Alcohol feels very different to me. If somebody is drinking every weekend, I just don't think. I don't know. I don't think that's my person.
Yeah, sure.
Having a drink or two is not what I mean. I mean, like, I was dating, there was somebody I was dating in my past who, when we first started dating, when she would drink, there was a time we were out where I counted, and she had 11. So, like, you know, when you're blacking out, it's just, and I was with her. It wasn't like, oh, is she going to be unsafe? It's just unattractive, right?
Yeah.
And on the opposite end, if somebody wants to drink casually, I could see how it's unattractive for feel like, oh, I have to tell my boyfriend or whatever. So like I've tried to make and this isn't something I'm happy about. This is just the best I'm able to do at the moment, where I communicate saying, I never want you to feel like you have to ask my permission. You don't have to check in every time you're having a drink or having another drink. I never want you to feel like I'm going to think you shouldn't do this. The only thing I'm asking is I don't feel safe if we're not together, and I know that you're out getting drunk, and I might not know that. I would just appreciate if you say, hey, I'm drinking tonight.
Sure.
That could mean you're having 5 drinks.
Listen, I think whoever you date, there always is a conversation about, like, my girlfriend and I, we go through phases. We went through a phase where we got stoned pretty frequently, and then it kind of tapered off. Recently, I like a bottle of wine more than she does, and sometimes I'm like, maybe I just won't do this, because you want to find someone who matches, I think, your level of whatever it is you like to do. So I get it. It might just be tough to, like, assess that with someone new. Are you an app guy, or do you meet in the wild? How do you meet people? The bar is probably the wrong place.
Both.
I mean, you and Nicole, you guys have like a similar, like, the way you relax and party and vacation.
Yeah, very similar. But I can see. I remember. I know what you're talking about in the way of, like, the feeling of having to take care of someone.
Yes.
Of, like, being like, oh, no, I'm not doing that. Like when you see it, you know, sometimes you'll be at a party and you see someone else going through it, and you're like, it's something that. So I'm like, I got to get away.
If it
from
happened
that.
once, of course.
Well, just that
but
thing reminds you of being young and being like in college and being like, oh, I don't want to have to take care of someone in that way. It is unattractive. It is scary. It makes me nervous.
I agree with you. If it's a routine thing, it's different than like, hey, you're having a night.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah. But I know what you mean.
I have too many.
It's Nicole's birthday. You're like, Nicole, you are looking real.
I've had too many friends that things have happened when they were drinking, that it's just like, wear your seatbelt. I'm not saying it's unattractive to drive. I'm saying wear your seatbelt. You know, like, if you want to have promiscuous sex, I don't mean when you're in a relationship with somebody. I just mean, like, just thinking about, like, being cautious and intentional. If, like, you shouldn't have sex with people because that's gross and you're a slut or dirt. It's like, you're going to do whatever you're going to do, but, like, wear your seatbelt.
I was shocked in high school talking to
condom.
friends, realizing how many people were not wearing a condom. Like I would talk to my guy friends, and I'd be shocked. I thought we were all wearing condoms all the time. And I'd hear the friends' stories. They'd be like, yeah, and this girl I went in this room, and I was like, and you had a condom? And he was like, no. And I was like, what are you talking about? Are you crazy?
I was with a girl that we had not had sex, and we were going to probably be having sex that night.
Yeah.
And condom conversation came up, and she said, you don't have to wear a condom. And I just didn't have sex with her. I'm not having sex with you.
Yeah.
Because now, like, what if something splashes?
You had someone take it off without you.
Yeah. Where we were. I mean, I've only had unprotected sex 3 times.
Loser.
What do you say?
Sorry. I coughed. I was just saying loser. I had a camp counselor. I don't know, 13. I had a camp counselor, and he was talking to us about sex stuff. Not in a way where he was trying to fuck us, just like in a way where maybe he was taking the responsibility of being an older male figure.
Sure, I wouldn't take that upon my own accord, though.
It was a Jewish summer camp.
Yeah.
And I remember he said that just go get tested. I remember he said that.
Uh-huh.
And I've been in situations before where like maybe I'm talking to somebody online for a month before we meet in a different place. You know, like we're FaceTiming or something. I mean, a few of my girlfriends, I got to know them on FaceTime for 2 months before ever meeting them. One of them, we both lived in LA. It's just that I was out of town, she was out of town, I was out of town. We were going to meet, and then and like just having the conversation, like we're probably going to want to fuck each other pretty soon. Let's go get tested before we even meet each other.
Really?
Yeah.
And so then you met and had unprotected.
That's none of your business. But we got the data. I think it's what a first date. I think let's get our blood work and get some dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Together you got the blood work done.
No, I'm being playful, but like
that could be fun though.
No, because it takes days to find out, and also
you do it before you order, and then by the end of the meal,
you get your blood work, you get the food.
Open the
results at dinner. Open the results at dinner.
It's right with the check. You see, we're going to split this. Jewish summer camp. I never went. I went to summer camps.
You went to theater camps.
Yeah, so
Jewish
plenty
summer
of
camp.
Jews.
Yeah, a lot of Jews.
When it's a Jewish summer camp, is it like explicitly like?
There were some non-Jews, but it's Jewish. He was Jewish. There's you have Shabbat every Friday.
Yeah, and so you go around the cabins. Can you build a fire on Shabbat? Or you're not even allowed to build a fire.
These are Jews. They don't build fires.
Yeah, but it's a summer camp.
It's one of our biggest miracles is that a candle lasted for 8 days. If we could build a fire.
Well, sure, you can't just rely on the miracle every week, though. Then it wouldn't be special.
We don't shut up about it.
Was it one camp that you went to many, many years in a row?
Just for 4, but it was the same camp. And I hadn't been there in however many years, since I was 17, I think, 16, 15. And this past summer is in West Virginia. I took a 8-hour round trip drive just to go check out the camp and walk around. It was awesome.
And it was off season? There were no campers?
No, there was campers. A friend of a friend, she's like the camp girl. Like her job is you want to send your kids to summer camp, you talk to this person, tell them what you're looking for. She checks out all the camps within the region.
Yeah.
Within the bordering states. And so part of her job is she has to tour camps all the time. So she's like, I've never been to this camp. I've been wanting to tour it. Why don't you come with me? So they set it up and they let me be part of the tour.
Yeah.
And then we go there, but there was no tour. He showed us a couple things, and then we were just on our own. They just trusted us. And we're going all over the place, looking at the tents, the cabins, the lake. It was really cool.
And you felt nostalgia.
And not only did I feel nostalgia, I felt like how important camp is. And not necessarily summer camp for kids, but like being in nature with the intention of like, hey, we're going to be out here as a community. And like I've since found out that there's a fair amount of adult camps or family camps that you could do. Just you're out on the lake, you hopefully you keep your phones in the cabin, and it's just like, it's 2025 and people were just playing outside, and like they have a thing called nosh, which is at 3 p.m. I think it was either 2 or 3 p.m. And it's where you could go and you can have like nut butter sandwiches and apples and juice or whatever. But the only way you could get in is if you bring a postcard or a letter to mail home to your family type of thing. And I thought like, what a cool incentive.
nice.
Like, I want a sandwich. This is my, and you go in there. And this is like, and now it's like, I'm excited that I get to go into the mess hall and have a sandwich with a whole bunch of other kids before we play kickball. Dude, gorgeous.
I really loved what I loved about all the different summer camps is it was just a chance to take a break from like who you were at high school, who you were defined as, and meet a whole new group of people. Sometimes you take a swing. You'd be like, I'm going to be this person. And eventually you'd settle back into something. But it gave you a fresh...
I mean, at theater camp, was this more like, were you guys, like, were you like trying to be, an athlete? Or were you trying to be like, Ben-Hur?
Remind me who Ben-Hur is? Fuck.
Like
I
the
have terrible
chariot
memory.
guy.
Sorry, I'm
Like,
drunk.
are you trying to be like, one of the dads in Mamma Mia? Or are you trying to be somebody who's like, could throw a baseball?
Oh... Dad's in Mamma Mia.
Right. I'm saying pretend to be somebody else. Is it a character work or is it I'm still finding my identity?
I think it's just like, I mean, especially with theater camp, it was like you were the annoying one in your school. You were the loud one or weird or just like too much. And no one liked the music that you listened to. I mean, no one liked the music I was listening to at my school. And then you go to theater camp and you all have bootlegs of the Rent Workshop, and it was so cool. I think honestly my love for musical theater, it limited my ability to communicate musically with a lot of people because just a lot of people didn't listen to what I listened to. It was very niche, and that's why I'm with Tovah. Tovah, my girlfriend, she grew up Chabad, had no music, so we have no connection over music. And that's
Chabads can't have music. It's like Footloose.
She has like klezmer music, but otherwise,
What's klezmer? Is it
pretty much with a little more accordion. But she was shamed because she listened to Britney Spears, and her classmates found out, and they was like, "Why don't you go listen to your Britney Spears?"
I discovered the Backstreet Boys and Tupac in the same summer at summer camp.
Yeah.
And had no idea that when I left summer camp, one of them was cooler than the other one. No idea. I don't mean I didn't agree.
Yeah.
I just remember going to Best Buy to get Tupac's Greatest Hits and Millennium, and my brother like making fun of me for getting the Backstreet Boys one. And I wasn't like, fuck you. It was, I don't understand what you're saying. These guys are the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Older brother, younger brother.
Older.
Cool.
Younger brothers don't drive you to Best Buy to get
No,
CDs.
Yes. My brother has a license and I don't, so it can happen.
He has a what?
My younger brother has a license and I can't drive for shit, so it can happen.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Did he give you taste?
Um,
When you're the
Yeah.
oldest, I gave my siblings. I'm the oldest. They didn't take a thing from me.
not even the Rent Workshop?
No, not even the Rent Workshop. My sister was the one who liked Tupac. I like Spice Girls. I loved Backstreet Boys.
I'm mad at
I
you.
would have gotten that. Be like, put on those Backstreet Boys. Who's Tupac? So there we go. We have a similarity.
You like Tupac?
I don't know Tupac that well. I was always more
Like you never met him?
true. I've never met him.
He's not a
and
rap guy.
Have you met the Backstreet Boys?
I've met one of them once at a show.
Who?
Joey?
Joey.
No, name them all.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh, you're right. How embarrassing.
You're a musical theater guy.
Lance Bass.
Okay,
Lance
but
Bass
we're
is
in sync.
NSYNC.
We're talking in sync here.
Oh, I'm
Which, incidentally, you and I are not at the moment.
sorry.
But like I said, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
Who's in sync? If you had to pick, in sync, Backstreet Boys, or
Tupac.
one of the others? Tupac.
One
It's
of
a
the
safe
others.
space.
I mean, who are one of the others?
98
Probably one there's 90 degrees
degrees.
or one of the others Boys to Men.
No, one.
Well, the
one of-
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I grew up loving them.
sure.
Loving them.
Nick Carter, Aaron.
Aaron's Nick's brother.
Okay, he's dead.
We don't like to talk about other people.
Sure, it's a fact.
Just
Nick.
the Backstreet Boys are great.
Yeah,
The Backstreet Boys are great.
Yeah.
two good albums. Still more beyond that. The third was good.
Millennium, Black and Blue, and Backstreet, I think was the first one, right?
Yeah.
So those three were good.
Sure.
And then I don't know if the other ones were. I kind of aged out at that point.
Yeah.
So, Jewish summer camp, was it all my hooking up, all my bases, as I would have referred to them at the time, all happened at summer camp. That's where you're able to reinvent yourself. People didn't, I don't know. It was just,
I didn't get the memo. I know that's a thing. I didn't, know how to. I had no friends in summer camp. I had no friends in school. I don't mean no friends like poor Ricky. I just meant like I wasn't part of anything. I wasn't bullied. Once I was bullied. I was bullied once, and it was at one of the summers at summer camp. I don't even want to breathe life into this person.
Oh, okay.
But I remember. It was the only time I was bullied, like legitimately bullied. But yeah, at summer camp, no, I didn't like I didn't kiss anybody until I had a girlfriend for 2 months. When I was until I almost was 18.
Yeah.
So summer camp, I did not get blown. I didn't get jerked.
And were you trying, or were you just shy?
I wasn't trying. I was trying to see if I could get I still, when I find out a girl likes me that I might like, not even somebody like that I have a crush on, there's this feeling, and I think this is innate in for humans, but like it's visceral to how I was when I was a kid. Like, really? Like, sometimes when I'm like for dirty talk type of thing, dirty talk isn't always like, let me, eat my asshole. Like sometimes, like when I say dirty talk, I just mean like connected talk during intimacy. Like one of those things are like my
heart is so full.
What do you mean?
Like,
Is
that like?
No, I'll want her to say to me like, "I like you so much."
I've got a crush on you, fella.
Yeah, I don't know.
While you're having
50s,
sex?
maybe.
Yeah.
But this isn't. This is. It's me.
But it's dirty in that you're
I forget dirty talk. I just mean sexy talk.
Intimate
talk. Okay,
intimate.
sure.
I have a hard time. I both think I really love myself, and I love who I am. Mm-hmm. I also, when I find out that a girl likes me, or a woman, for all you crazy people on the internet, I can't say girl and guy, eat my ass. When I find out I'm like, do you? And why wouldn't you? But like, do you? So, and it's not even an insecurity thing. It's just like I think it's more of a I don't believe you thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's an I don't believe you. Not that what you shouldn't, but like the way you thought I was negging you, I think that you're just pretending to like me. I still feel this way. I remember for years, like past college, I was scared to go in for a first kiss because I was afraid that she would kiss me back, but she was only doing it to be nice.
I get that.
Are you sure you want to be doing this? Yes. I can't. Are you sure? You can't. I can't keep asking. That's why I'm like, listen, I'm in bit mode. I could not be. You're saying it's okay. All right, then suck my cock. I don't know. What do you want from me? I'm asking you. You're telling me. But I've had to accept. It's really hard to police. So I've had to accept. Listen, when people set their boundaries, I'm going to listen. If people don't set their boundaries, I'm going to ask them.
Yeah.
After that, you don't need a coaster. My shoes are on. I'm going to say eat my ass. I'm going to say suck my cock. I'm going to say he was featuring for somebody. Whatever the thing is, because we're allowed to until I find out we're not. Mm-hmm. And that's another interesting thing about social dynamics is everybody has different goalposts, and you have to learn those. But some people move the goalposts. And I think it's innate in human behavior. I don't even think it's necessarily the type of person as much as it is a person in a type of environment. Like there's some that are kind of understood, like on a job interview, you want to behave a certain way. When you're meeting the parents of somebody that you're dating, or even a friend, like you're different versions of yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
I find that to be quite a challenge because what other, like even when I went to camp, I couldn't be a different version. This is it. I don't mean like that as in like, The Greatest Showman, this is me. I just mean like what else? If I had something else, I would be fucking juicing it by now. Mm-hmm. This is all I have.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to kiss me? Because if you do, I want to kiss you back. And then, fuck it. Let's go get tested and get some tacos.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
In that order.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have we started?
No, let's start recording.
Just
I hear you on the first kiss. I get too scared to make I only went on a couple dates. Truly. I never did a lot of dates.
You only had unprotected sex 3 times.
I know. And I remember there was a girl who went on a date. Woman for you to not fuck, suck my
girl, I'm sorry, guy.
Eat my ass.
Eat my ass. lick my balls. And after this whole dinner, we were drinking, and I thought she liked me. I couldn't tell, and I eventually, like, I was looking for anything, a press.
Yeah.
And then at some point, it was so late, and I put my hand on her knee, and she went, finally.
Oh,
and I was like,
yeah.
I guess I'm too anxious about any kind of move.
Yeah.
She was like annoyed.
Yeah, well, then give a nudge. I talk about this in my act, but like she could give you a little something. She could give you a little information.
But she might have, and I just wasn't. I'm looking for. I need something because I was rejected once in high school where I went for a kiss at a movie theater and we was like, no.
Oh, are you afraid of rejection, or are you afraid of her not telling you the truth? Because I'm afraid of the latter. If you don't like me, tell me now.
Yeah.
If you like, hey, I'm not interested. Oh, okay, good to know.
Do you get riddled with these thoughts in sex? You go, do they want to do this right now?
I ask so many questions.
Yeah.
I ask a lot of questions.
Each
even
boob.
before sometimes. I have it's part of my act. I don't like to do this too much, but it's very apropos.
Yeah.
What we're talking about, but like that, I have this theory that dirty talk is just regular talk, but with your teeth closed. And like you say whatever you fucking want with your teeth, and like you could, it's like a hack to get into things. But like finding out, like if she goes finally, at that point, grab a boob, kiss her on the ear, ask.
This advice is too late.
I go back in time.
This advice is too late.
Let me
now
tell you
I
something.
do it with Tovah. She goes,
There's a lot of male influence in podcast culture, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I just think it's not diverse enough, and I would like to be on the other end of this stuff. And I'm saying grab a tit. I'm all for grabbing a tit, but before you grab a tit, grab her knee and make sure she says finally. Then you don't grab it right away. You go like this. Say finally.
Finally.
Really?
Yeah.
May I?
Oh, yeah.
Grab it. Go honk.
yeah.
Do you think it's funny if I honk when I squeeze your
What do
tit?
you honk, honk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll ask. And I'm
Do
not
you-
even
do
joking.
you
I've
think
asked.
that-
I said,
do
do
you
you
think
think it's
that's
funny? Can I say,
Yeah.
is it okay if when I grab if you ever are okay with me grabbing your tit, if we get to that part, if I honk, are you going to feel like I'm making fun of you? Is this a turnoff, or is it okay if I honk?
And they go, wait, are you in bit mode?
They go,
right now?
oh!
Yeah.
That's my impression of how girls come. Have you ever seen girls come? What are you, a feature? Oh! Oh, I don't like the way I'm representing. Whatever.
No,
it's
I
fine.
think this is great dating advice.
It's great dating advice.
I don't even think the guy podcasting world gives much. They give more like how to make someone feel bad about themselves.
I'm all for asking questions.
Yeah.
I'm all for asking questions. And not, do you like me? I'm asking questions of like, I want to grab your knee, but I'm afraid that if I do that, you might like it and I'll grab your boob too soon.
And I'll have to honk it.
And I'll
if
have
I
to
do
honk
it.
it.
I have to honk
It's
it.
an OCD thing.
Yeah.
Are you?
And I might
shaming
have
me?
to do.
Yeah, like your
7
nipples are
times.
safe.
Yeah.
Like your nipples are safe, and there's a combination. And by the way, thanks for letting me do that. I want to even it out for you at this point.
Yeah.
You ever suck a boob and then think to yourself, I'm fine not going to the other boob, but I wonder if she's upset, so I'll do her the favor?
Oh.
No, I do you think that?
Do you guys fuck with your shoes on?
I usually take shoes off, but I do like a little. I like a little clothes. I like a little.
Absolutely.
Oh, I know what you mean.
It's
You
like
know.
it's like taking clothes off as you go is the equivalent of letting the beat build, bitch, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do feel like I have to have it balanced, though. If I've done one, I got to go to the
If you suck the left, you got to suck
Really?
the right.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way about getting your Guy Colin balls?
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't feel that way about
See, I
myself.
thought you were gonna be like
but
your
in
other
my
penis.
head, if I've done one, I have to do.
Now,
the
what
other.
if the other person, you're straight? What if she says to you,
He just said about the boob. He has
Doesn't
to go to the
Doesn't
other
mean
boob.
I could be.
guys have boobs?
People do all sorts of
Sure.
things.
If you are sucking on her left boob, and then while you're sucking it, she goes, she asks for something else. She wants you to go down on her, eat her butt. Those are the big two. And then you go, okay. Do you go like, let me just get this right one first?
I think what I would do is, I honestly think I would have to do a quick flyover,
same.
quick flyover kiss down. You know what I mean?
What if she says? What if she recognizes?
Stop! You have to go down right now.
What if she says, don't even get my right tit, just get my pussy?
Oh, okay. Then I think I would be able to forgive it, but I think in my mind I'd have to go back to it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Or I'd be
Would
like,
you reach a hand to like
a
try
hand,
to?
a hand up just to like make sure we touch base on that one, and then
Do you feel the same with lips? If you suck on a bottom lip, do you have to suck to the top?
No, I don't.
Just the nipples.
Just boobs, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not. I've never thought about it until right now, until this came up. But I do think I feel pretty strongly about it.
Before I hook up with a girl, I ask her if I'm gonna go when I suck your boobs. I'll make sure I suck both. But do you want me to spend even time on both? And she goes, never mind. Mm-hmm. She goes, don't worry about it. I go,
I'm gonna be there a long time.
I feel like I go left, and then if I ever touch the right, she goes, finally.
Do you sleep on the left or the right side?
Oh, I sleep on the stage left side. So if I'm lying down, I'm on the left.
You're on the left side. So do you traditionally go to her left boob first, or do you go over?
It's usually more kind of.
Oh, you only
top.
suck her boobs when she's on top of you.
From the side. It's usually on top. I think that's
You guys ever just laying there and she's laying next to you and you just
spoon, like a spoon?
No, I'm saying she's right here laying down, and do you ever just this is the boob closest to you?
Oh.
Do you ever just go for a little grab with your mouth?
Oh, a grab. Oh, with the mouth. Honestly, I think I'm more handsy than mouthy.
Let me let everybody in on something, and this is a blanketed statement, but girls love their nipples played with. Now I know you're gonna say, of course they do. Double it.
Can I tell you what I saw an episode of Seinfeld way back in the day?
Like, whoa.
And George
a lot.
Costanza, he talks about like a pinching method or whatever, and the girl, when she breaks up with him, woman, suck my left tit, would basically, when they broke up, was like, ew, and you do that pinching thing, and suddenly I was like, oh my god, maybe they don't like the thing that.
Well, they're
that you think
sensitive.
they like.
You can't be pinching.
Not pinching. But I'm saying like it just
nipples
made me
are
go,
different, but they all want attention.
I once with one woman. Speaking of this, I just flashback. I was focusing on the left boob, and she said, and I was stoned, and I should have brought it up. She said, "Okay, that's enough with the boob."
I like to imagine when I'm stoned. Time is
remember
really
it.
Good
time,
for her.
Time is
remember
really
it.
hard when I'm stoned, and it could have been. It's funny to imagine that being maybe like only 10 seconds, or you were actually there
Like
for like
3 minutes.
3 hours.
Sometimes I'm peeing when I'm. You know what? I'll remember. I'm cutting you off. Go ahead.
No. That's so did she. And I was like, who knows? Maybe I was doing it with like no hands. Just I was focused.
You're not pulling milk out of her.
Yeah.
You got to be intentional.
Yeah. No, I didn't switch.
You're just eyes
I was just
lasered in
on.
on her eyes, just sucking.
You make eye contact?
Oh,
I had a girlfriend that when you would almost need to suck on her nipples before she could come. And I remember feeling, and this is so selfish of me, but I remember feeling, I don't want to. Oh, I mean, listen, I'll suck her, but I remember feeling whatever. This is a feeling.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to suck her nipple. I love to suck a nipple, and it's my pleasure, and it's your pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's like if we were to have sex, and every time we were to have sex, I would be like, hey, I need you to pull all 10 of my toes before I could come. It'd be like, what a great hack into this person's pleasure system. But like sometimes just get on top of me without fucking. You don't need to play with my fucking toes.
Yeah. I get it.
But I would do it.
yeah.
I'm a gentleman.
Let's go on to our next segment. This has got to stop.
This has got to stop.
Yeah, let me tell you something that's got to stop. What's up with the nipple sucking before the cum? No, that's not it.
Someone told me there was like it was a rumor back in the day that like Jerry Seinfeld he has a dirty 15 he only does at parties, and it's like Seinfeld-esque, but it's like about this was like when I first people were like,
Are you talking about of age?
No what?
I was just because you talked about Woody Allen last night.
Yeah.
Huge fan of your podcast, the one that I saw with Stavros.
It was a good episode.
Yeah,
Stavros is
with he's got a strong point of view, and I think that he is right for him. But this idea of when he says stand up is a low art form, if I were here, I have a rebuttal to that, which is I don't believe there's such a thing as a low form of art. There could be low form artists. But like painting, because of the Louvre, all of a sudden, look at this high form of art. Yeah. I think that the artist, and he also said, funny, that's it. I don't care if you're blah, 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 blah. I think that's important if that's the type of comedian that you are. I also think having a point of view and something to say is also art and relevant. It doesn't mean it's for everybody. It doesn't mean that everyone's good at it. But this idea of like stand-up being a low form, I don't think that stand-up is this high art form either. I think that it's a form of art, just as making a vase.
I entirely agree with you. In the moment, I think was tougher. There was a degree where I was like, it's the trap of the comedian.
I watched you not wanting to put yourself in a defensive, and I didn't even know you yet.
Yeah,
I watched you.
Yeah.
You know, because when I do it, and then he says, and then you just laid back.
Yeah. Because it's hard to be like, you want to be the comedian. The comedian inherently doesn't take things seriously, even if it's an illusion. And so if you suddenly go like, actually, this is a high form of art, you look like a jackass.
Not if you think it's a high form of art.
Sure, and I think it can be. It's a beautiful art. I think per your point, I go, what is high art?
Yeah.
Let me break down.
Yeah, what is high art?
Ballet is a bunch of anorexic women being trained by an abusive
Girls.
Eat my ass.
I just think that it's not the art form that's high or low. It's not even necessarily the artist. It's the recipient of it.
Yes.
But the only thing that is in our control is being present and honest. And honest doesn't mean telling the truth. Honest means saying what you want to be saying. And I just like I think I like him, and I liked that podcast. I just remember thinking like, man, he has such a strong point of view on this, and I understand it. Just be funny. Absolutely. But I think, at least for me, my job isn't to be funny. I think my job is to be interesting and entertaining. And if I'm funny enough, then I should do it on stage at a comedy club. I still don't know if what I do is stand-up. But like, be entertaining and be interesting, be engaging.
Yeah.
Allow people to think and receive things in ways that maybe weren't even your intention. And if you're a funny person, you'll be doing that in a funny way.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I agree.
Anyway.
By the way, join the Patreon, patreon.com/downside for bonus episodes every month.
Sorry about your dog.
Oh, thank you. It's been dead for weeks now, but thank you.
Yeah, I just heard that there's a Patreon about it.
There is a Patreon about it.
And join the Patreon.
Join the Patreon.
Check out that.
Watch me cry.
But if you join, you also get to submit your own This Has Got to Stop. So, Ty, let's do our listener submitted This Has Got to Stop.
Of course. We have Ember here with This Has Got to Stop. Hold on, let me turn this up.
Oh, she's been submitting a lot. She's on fire right now.
Yeah, she's crushing, truly.
Is that an Ember joke? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I liked
that.
it,
Was
yeah.
good. Maybe I'm too dumb for some. I was
you
like,
know what? Yeah.
What's Ember's This Got to Stop?
That's an example of art right there. All right, Ember, this has got to stop. The self-checkout accusing me of theft every single time.
That's you.
Every
Ember, that's
single-
you.
Ember.
I've never been accused of it once. You're doing something wrong. Next. Tell me I'm lying. Have you guys ever been called out for
I have
stealing at a
not.
self-checkout?
But
No. Wait, read it again. Say it again.
is there more?
That doesn't matter.
There
There's
is more.
Is it like?
It's all the
but
same.
to Rick's defense, I mean, it's just an elaboration of the first sentence, really.
Okay,
The
but I
I don't
self-checkout-
want to have a cart. I just keep it in my pockets, but I'm taking it out when I get to the checkout line. It's confusing. Read another one.
All right, we're going to move on to the next one.
Sorry about this.
Sorry,
guys.
Ember.
Totally
Thank you,
Sorry,
Ember.
Ember. But you maybe are stealing.
You know, since we have a couple one-sentence ones, we can burn through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
one.
let's
Sure.
Ember
Th-
funds.
This is John A.
Already, John's not giving. You know what's got to stop? Your anonymity of your last names. On to the next.
Please don't leave the Patreon, guys. Next one, please.
Oh my God.
This one is Beppy.
Wait, we didn't
Beppy
hear John
what?
Ace.
No, you can reach on it. You can read Ember.
Reach on
I'm
Ace.
just being playful. Sorry, Ember. I was struck it wrong.
We'll land on Beppy. I like that.
Okay.
No, but Johnny's going to hear it and go, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Okay. Well, we're not cutting John's. We can come back to John's with
All right,
someone.
what's John A's?
All right, John A's is this is got to stop the amount of water in the mini carrot bags. It's absurd.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what's up with your Patreons and what they're doing at grocery stores.
Listen, I will defend John A in this one. Baby carrots are so much wetter than they used to be. They are very wet baby carrots if you get them these days. I stopped getting baby carrots
because they're
so wet. I'm getting real carrots now and cutting them up because.
May I make
my
a
God.
suggestion?
Yeah.
Maybe the grocery stores should stop playing my comedy in the produce aisle.
It's making people wet.
Whoa!
Whoa! I broke his arm.
Whoa,
Listeners,
you're
I just
mad.
broke his arm.
Thanks,
So
John
I
A.
agree, John A. One more Beppe.
Oh yeah, we'll get.
And then we got to move on. I don't know. You're taking over. We usually just do one. We get go quick.
Okay.
This was not my battle, by the way. I didn't start
Listen,
this.
I'm
But
having
Beppy,
fun.
this has got to stop. Crying children as cute content. Cute content. I don't care what the silly, trivial reason is. Put your phone down and comfort them for fuck's sake.
Okay,
It's
but
so
what if
cringe.
it's a prank where you're asking your kid for toilet paper, and when they bring it to you, you have chocolate on your hand and you wipe it on their arm, and then they see it and they
Buddy,
scream.
I am convinced some of those people are actually doing poop.
You do?
Big miss if it's not. Do poop.
Do poop. Go for it.
Really?
Be an artist.
Commit.
Commit.
All right.
Listen.
Tova showed me that video, and I think I should do it to her. And
I think it's dark to do to kids, but it's also that's so funny.
if I did it with real poop to my
Don't
girlfriend,
do it with real poop. Don't do it with
and
real
she'd be
real
like,
poop.
Never do it with real poop.
Don't do it with real poop.
Yeah.
it would be funny though.
It would be funny. You know what? Here's how you do it with real poop. You document it beforehand, and here's how it starts. You don't even if people don't know this. What do you call it?
This has got to
Trend,
stop.
this
meme.
meme.
Oh, sure.
Then
Prank.
they're not going to appreciate it. Just go, hey guys, I'm doing it with real poop, and then just get some poop and do it with real poop.
Okay.
And then if you can do it with real poop, let people document it.
I'm definitely documenting it.
Disgusting. I think you're wrong.
I think it'd be fun to where you do those baby pranks to adults, and every time they hit you, think, what are you doing?
Call the police.
What's going on with these? Is this film?
This?
We're real anxious with us going a little longer than normal.
No. I just got a show tonight.
Same. Let's do it.
Okay. What's your this got to stop?
Being rushed when I'm on a guest podcast all the time. I got a few, so
Go for it.
I wrote them down.
Just I'm letting in some sushi, so it's not me being rude.
Oh, you got us all.
I mean,
sushi.
it is me being rude, but it's not like because
So
of.
I don't even remember what I wrote. I have 5 here.
Tell me.
Great.
This one's pretty niche. I got some shoulder injuries, and I've been seeing a fair amount of doctors, and something's been going on. This is very specific to this, but what's got to stop is doctors' offices only accepting MRI images on CD-ROM and reports over fax. They won't send it anywhere. They can't send it. Well, it has to be on a CD or a fax.
That's insane.
Insane. All over the place. We're talking high-value doctors' places, too.
Yeah.
I got my MRI. I met Arnold Schwarzenegger once. We got an MRI at the same place.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't
And
lying.
he's doing the disc too?
I'm sure somebody's got a disc thing for him.
Sure.
Also, the frustrating thing with MRIs is that I had a knee thing, and my schedule is crazy. They won't just call you and say, like, what the thing was. You have to come back in and be like, and find out whether or not it was a tear. or a
I've been
thing.
able to get the reports.
They wouldn't. I mean, I was fighting with this office for like 2 weeks because then scheduling an appointment, there was no fucking time to come in and a whole thing. And you're like, just have them tell me what it is at least so I know. Anyways, sorry.
That's probably the least of my things that I should have brought up.
That was good. I agree. I haven't had to do it in a while, but I do have a CD-ROM at home with a foot scan on it, and I've kept it for 15 years.
This has got to stop.
Server's not writing down my order because they have a great memory.
Uh-huh.
You know what I do? When I order something, I say, could you do me a favor? This is for me. I have a lot of modifications. Would you write this down?
You do? Mm-hmm. And do they all capitulate, or do any of them go, don't worry about it?
I've never had a don't worry about it, but if somebody ever gave you don't worry about it, I would say this. I'm going to. However, if one thing's wrong, I'm going to throw a fit.
I'm killing you.
I'll say it playfully. Write it down. No, but no,
I'm going to kill you.
I'm gonna kill you
because it's not about you doing something wrong. It's about me. Like, dude, there's so many modifications.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. There's no... If they do it wrong, it's a big issue. There's no way to fix it in time.
You get okay. You'll bring me a new one. Okay, now they're done eating. Now, are you bringing me new fries? Or are you heating your fries? I don't want you to waste this. I don't want it, especially if it's meat. I don't want to throw this away. Listen, just write it down.
Yeah. I think that's good.
Another one is talking poorly about people on publicly. I think that's got to stop.
Publicly.
Talking shit about people publicly. My grandma used to say, "Never say last names on a bus because you never know who's listening."
Sure. I get that.
So
that's why John A. Yeah.
John A.
Okay, good.
I know you got sushi or something, but I got 2 more.
I just, what was it? I was talking about the movie. What's the singing movie with in Spanish that won all the Oscars?
Oh, the
Amelia Perez.
yeah.
Right? And I remember I said something about one of the actors, and it was in L.A., and the way that this person was like, and I was like, oh, this is an LA thing. You
No,
think she
people in
might
LA,
be here?
people in LA say things all the time.
Oh, they were worried. They were worried about this billionaire. They were
Chewing with
worried.
your mouth open.
Talking? Are you stickler or it's okay?
It depends how good you are at it. But it's not. It's not. What I wrote down wasn't specifically chewing with your mouth open. It was being defensive when somebody asks you to chew with your mouth closed.
That's tough. That's tough.
Which part?
If you said to me, chew with your mouth closed,
I wouldn't say chew with your mouth closed. I would say spit out that gum or we can't be in the car together. It's fucking vile to me when people. Even that, I'm so sorry that I did that. It's fucking disgusting. It's disrespectful.
it's disrespectful.
It's disrespect. Let me tell you something. I love farting. Okay? I want to fart all the time. If you tell me, hey man, when you fart, it grosses me out, and I go, it's natural, fuck it. That's disrespectful.
If I started chewing the gum now, sure. But if you picked me up in the car.
No, what I'm saying is if you ask somebody, if you let somebody know that it triggers you, what I say, defending chewing with your mouth open, you don't have to have misophonia to respect that chewing with your mouth closed is a kinder choice.
How are you saying it to me? So let's say we get in a car.
Great.
We land at JFL, we get in the bus, we're going to the hotel. I go,
Hey, real quick, there's something I got to say that is maybe an uncomfortable thing.
Good to see you too.
This is a me thing. The chewing, it really affects me bad. Is there any way I could ask you to chew with your mouth, like not as loud, and close your mouth?
Sure.
Or even spit out the fucking gum.
I'll just spit it out and we'll talk about this on a podcast in 2 years.
Great. Thank you.
And I'm texting
Why are
myself.
you defensive?
Do you remember Rick? You remember Rick?
What was that?
No, I get it. I go, I got to do it. This guy's going to jump out the fucking car.
Yeah.
But why do you? How much flavor are you trying to envelop?
I know.
I have anxiety, and this is how
But you're asking me to carry it for you. You are then taking your anxiety off of you and throwing it
all
onto me.
All sounds are responsible for all sounds emitting from our body.
There's a big difference between going and going, I'm not even going to do it.
No, I know what you mean.
It's different. It's different. Not all sounds. Listen, if you want to sing Rent, sing away.
Yeah.
Just don't do it while you're chewing gum. Eleanor Roosevelt.
Let's go to our final segment.
You better count your blessings.
Something that we're thankful for, we're appreciative of. Russell, do the blessing.
Yeah. I think I have two. No, I'll do one. I saw a lot of Nicole was showing me a lot of the lovely comments from the Patreon supporters because I'm not on there. So she was showing me all these lovely things, messages about Ziggy, and it was so lovely. And so thank you to the supporters. The customers. Thank you. That's what I was trying to remember. Thank you to all the customers that have sent lovely things about Ziggy. It was very sweet. I was reading them all last night.
Wonderful. My blessing is I saw Natalie Palamides. I finally got to see Weir at the Cherry Lane Theater. I was dying to see it. She's so talented, and I saw her in Stamptown, and then I saw Nate, which is on Netflix, and it like shook me. As someone who's been so buried in stand-up for so long, it was just like, oh my God, this is brave. This is I can't believe that you did this.
This is high art.
This is yeah. And just a genius, and a force to witness someone put their body through that. You're really seeing someone like sacrifice, physical comfort to like be
Like what's his name in The Pianist?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is his name?
You're talking about
You look like him.
Adrian Brody.
So do you, Adrian Brody. We both could be.
You look like him more.
Really?
If our talent levels were equal and we were being cast to play him, you would get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about her work. It felt when I was watching, I said, this is like watching a Holocaust movie. Live. Adrian Brody does it once for the camera. Natalie's doing it 8 times a week. And that's impressive. So go see her.
Go see Weir.
Go see it. Rick, what's your blessing?
Something I'm grateful for, right?
Yeah.
Really?
And I was told it can't be something so something's too obvious.
Yeah, like
this might still be, but I'm gonna say
that's okay.
I've been touring a lot. I've been on the road a lot. And these are two separate creatures that I'm grateful for. I have a dog, Alvin, who comes on the road with me, who makes this possible. Mm-hmm. And my friend and the person who edits my podcast, Gianmarco, who, while I've been on the road and not bringing all my stuff with me, I bring my laptop, but like I've been relying on him so much to get things done, and he's been doing such a good job, which is not only for the product of the podcast that I make, but also like for my peace of mind, like just having a support system and a team, like a teammate who's helping me with this. While I'm on the road where I get anxious enough about stuff, I am grateful for Alvin and Gianmarco in that order, probably.
Wonderful.
The other order, if you're looking.
Rick, where can people find you?
At this point, I don't know if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
I came in not talking a lot on purpose at the beginning, and then I just started talking too much.
No.
But Rick Glassman on all the things, Take Your Shoes Off podcast on YouTube.
I don't think they've made it to this point.
Well, in that case, I'm on tour, punchup.live/Rick Glassman. Ricky's on the Loose tour. Find out when I'm going to be coming to your city. I'm adding new dates very soon. Sign up for my email list, while I will only let you know if I'm coming within 50 miles of your city. That's punchup.live/Rick Glassman.
That's fantastic.
That's good.
Russell, where can people find you?
Oh, at Russell J. Daniels on Instagram.
How much are you making on these posters? Do you know? What's a run? What's a print run? You got the new one with the long arms. How many you get made?
Well, first I charge the artist for the privilege of designing it, so I'm making money before they're even going to the
Answer
printer.
me sincerely, please.
You want me to tell you what I'm making off the posters specifically?
Yeah. How many do you have printed?
Ty, how many do I have printed? Now all my merch is shipped per show. Some more recent development.
Great. What do you do with the leftovers?
It gets shipped back. The shipping is a godsend, but I'm definitely getting a much smaller percentage of profit, which, frankly, to not drag stuff is
that's why you got to charge for the posters when you can. How many have you had? How much do you think you've made on your posters? Now that they're 15
a piece. At the end of the day,
$10.
Yeah.
Over my whole career.
No, this run of posters, you have 1,000 of them.
I probably got 1,000.
15K in posters.
I doubt I'm selling them. Usually I overbuy because they're so cheap.
Big markup, huh? What made you bring them from 10 to 15 then?
Honestly, I think part of it
was
Liam,
right?
Liam.
Yeah, Liam.
Liam, my openers, they're selling posters. They'll go, you're undercutting my poster with your poster, and I'm a generous man.
You're a generous man by charging your customers 50% more because the person who opens for you complained? Why not just pay your opener more?
Okay, Ty, you want to be honest with me? If I pay my opener more, are the poster prices going down?
I can't speak for. I don't sell posters.
You can't speak for Liam.
I don't sell posters myself.
You can tell Liam, hey,
you can't speak for Liam.
How many posters does Liam sell in a weekend?
Probably a good amount. When he was doing heart surgery,
50?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? How many posters do you sell?
I sell postcards.
He's selling 50 posters. That's for that $5 difference is $250. Give him an extra $250 and keep your posters $10.
Oh, and you think he's gonna make his poster $10? He's gonna go, thanks for the $250.
No, you say, listen, I don't want to. I'm going to sell my posters for $10 because my customers deserve it.
Yeah.
Now, if you feel that's undercutting you, I don't like that. What I'm going to do is, however many posters you sell, let me know. I'll give you $5 for each one. Which means
Sure.
Yeah.
We're taking a real slice of the overall market plan.
Well, you're selling shirts. What are those going for?
I don't even know
30,
right now.
30.
I think 30.
That's a competitive price.
Two
Are they a good
sides.
shirt?
Yeah.
Two sides. Yeah.
Are they really?
I charge
Try
more
one?
for the posters so I can give the shirts
they're
for
nice.
cheaper. Sometimes I say, hey, take what you want.
Are you leaving this part in?
This
I'll give you $15 if you do.
is the downside.
Downside.
That was a Headgum podcast.